for the recording, if nothing else, as DU will regroup behind, and they will send that puck over for the breakout. But Rough Riders all over him. Jack Cope.
All right, I'll ask Jen now.
Continue to give chase, and that puck is kept in. Great work by Rhiannon. She sends that for a soft shot on net that's then sticked aside, but Rough Riders all over it. And a pinch there, and a puck that comes across gets stick, but the Rough Riders seem to be controlling the pace of the game pretty well here, and they are able to get control of it once again. Guyette takes a look. He's going to circle back, blows a tire in the corner there, but Rhiannon, D partner, is going to back him up. She sends that puck over to Jack Cope, and now here we go. 2-on-3, and a good stick check there by the DU Pioneers.
All right, we're live now.
Thank you, Jen. Get that puck offside. Yes, thank you to all of our parents that are just now joining us. We got the stream figured out.
Yep.
Sorry for the technical difficulties there.
I mean, I felt like we had our best stuff there while we weren't streaming. So
yeah, I mean, you'll have to go back and watch the recording.
It's only down. It's good now. Yeah, it's only downhill from here.
Face off into the neutral zone here. Josh Ryu makes a move. He gets around one defender. He's going to come in. He's going to get a low shot off the left pad of the goalie. And Seeger Gahuli able to work that down in the corner. Going 1-on-2. Puck comes over. Gold down to pinch to keep that in. Does so. Again, Gahuli goes to work in the corner. Eyes up, looking for it. Circles back down around. Going to continue to battle for it. Sends it out in front. Puck right on the doorstep there, but unable to get tapped in. And DU is going to send that up, but Henry all over it. It's going to make sure that that puck stays in. Great job of battling from the right side of the puck there for the Rough Riders, because they do not give DU any chance to get that puck up on that side. They then push over the weak side. Unfortunately, that's where that puck will get chipped out. It will be an icing, though, so a face-off will come back down into the DU zone. So for those of you that missed it, good pace, I'd say, so far. Still a 0-0 game, 2:30 left to play in the first period. Brooks Matero line, Alex Nosowski, Jet Eisenstein out there for the offensive zone draw. Alex Nosowski gets the puck in deep, pushed behind the DU net. Battle for it there. Brooks Mateo going to work, 1-on-2, get some support from Eisenstein. And Rough Riders come out with it. Puck comes up to the point, and a good look. He's going to go right into the logo of the DU goalie.
Really nice shot by Brandon there.
Gotta love it. That's that low to high that I was mentioning earlier. That love to see it when you get that working there. Those points have a lot of opportunity to get that puck low, and then that's where we see a lot of great rebound goals. Our forwards do tremendous work battling for the puck in front of the net. So would love to see more of those opportunities as the offensive zone draw is one back in the DU corner. Ryland gives chase there, and Brooks Mateo all over it. Alex Nosowski is going to take a look. Oh, Ryland just has a roll off the end of the stick. And now DU pushing up. Ryland all over him, but a good play, good kick to the stick by the DU players. But look at that back check. Alex Nosowski, baby. Keep that engine revving. He comes back and is all over it. And now the Rough Riders able to push that puck up, but not out. A good keep by DU. They're going to get the opportunity to move in here. Pushes back down along the half wall. New Camp able to push him off the puck. And puck stays low, comes off, and then slammed all over the place. And a goal for the DU Pioneers. Just a bouncing puck that I would say one of those where the puck bounces did not go our way for a series there, and had somebody blow a tire, had another one lose a stick, and that puck just sat there a little bit too much for goalie Ben Collins to be able to do anything with it. So 1:20 left in the first period. DU takes a 1-0 lead here. It's Duran to take the face-off. Jack Cope able to get to it there, but puck one up by DU. Now they will move forward, and under Duran with a big hit on the DU player there. Big collision, not what we needed there.
No, it's Ender maybe just a little bit too much.
Yeah, definitely a size discrepancy there, but regardless, that was a lot of contact, and The Rough Riders will find themselves killing a penalty for the last minute of the first period here, down 1-0. DU wins that up to the point.
Nice.
Shot comes off the stick of the DU player, but not out. And Eisenstein giving chase. He will push for it, battle again. Rhiannon, good stick check there to keep the Pioneers out of control, but comes right off their stick. And now here we go. Comes off the shin pad of Newcamp, or Mum, sorry, as he comes over far side.
Nice job, Dan.
By Eisenstein to make sure that shot didn't come off clean. 41 seconds left to go in the period. And
there you go, Lukey.
Great stick by Lucas there to push that puck around. The shot comes wide of the net from DU. Jack Cope over. He pushes up. He gets that puck out of the zone. He's got speed. Very wisely gets that puck deep. Allows for a change. 30 seconds left in the period here. 14 seconds left in the penalty. DU's going to have a chance to regroup, but a good solid stick there by Gilhooly is going to keep them off balance. It's going to slow the Rush down, allows the rest of our line to change, and that puck is dumped in behind. DU's going to be the first one to get to it, though. Hard stop there, and that puck is controlled by Heaton as he's now going to send that puck around, and can Henry Ing get to it? Battle over there, and that will do it for the period. The penalty is killed. So, despite, I'd say, an overall solid period for the Rough Riders, they found themselves in the hole 1-0.
Yeah.
After one.
Kind of a, again, like you said, an unfortunate series of events there. We had somebody blow a tire, somebody lose a stick. DU took advantage of the opportunity and went off to an early 1-0 lead.
Overall, still, I'd say a lot to like about the period. I'd say we've been able to find some good puck control in the DU zone. It's just one of those situations where at some point you got to crack that goalie, otherwise it becomes basically building a wall brick by brick back there with every save that he's making. So got to look for more shots to come towards the net, and really would like to see our guys crash in that and make sure they're getting a rebound. So again, see if they can work that low to high. Got a lot of time up there on the points. It's just a matter of getting that puck back down in front of the net.
So we got 24 minutes of hockey left, so we should be in a good spot. I'm going to hit the mute.
All right, start of the second period. Here we go. Josh Ryu is going to take that puck in, gets it wide, and sends the puck wide.
Whoop. Got caught watching. There we go.
And here we go. Sergio Hooley sends that puck off of DU Pioneer's body. It's going to work it through, and the puck gets sent back down deep by Heaton. Over to Gilhooly again. Gilhooly sends a puck tickling the twine, water bottle style there, over the shoulder of the DU goalie, and we have a tied game, 11:38. Just 22 seconds into the second period. All of a sudden, we are all knotted up. Same line remains. Seeger Gilhooly wins the draw back to Elijah Gold. He pushes it up. Josh Ryu is going to take that puck in. Gilhooly pushing towards the net, and he's the first one to get to it in the corner. Eyes up, but he is going to take that. DU pushes the puck back, but Gold able to keep it in. Henry Ing goes to work. Josh Ryu now sends it back to the give and go. Henry Ing digging in, gets the puck on. DU goalie again able to slam that 5-hole shut. I don't know. That puck stopped right on the line.
Maybe a little adjustment there, but yeah,
that's
right on the line. Good stop.
If we could send it to Toronto, we would, but they don't take our calls.
That's right. Perhaps a different camera angle there would have been a little more advantageous.
Great time to bring up the Rough Riders. Will be fundraising throughout the course of the season. So if you want to help us get that low angle shot, please help support your Boulder Rough Riders team as DU comes in 2-on-1. But puck sticked aside there, and Guyette's going to keep battling for it there as DU is hungry. They're not going to go away anytime soon. But that puck now balanced there, and Rough Riders need to get back on their hustle a little bit here. Sloppy pass that comes back out in the middle. And Ryland's going to push that puck up. It goes through the stick of Snosowski, but he's giving chase. DU still able to regroup as they come in, and they will be onside. Quick rush from the DU player. Gets stood up by Guyette, but still back on the stick of a DU player as they seem to be getting a lot of bounces here. And finally that puck comes back out. DU's going to play it across. Back over to the partner again. And comes up, and that puck tipped down, no icing. Rough Riders are going to have the opportunity to keep their eyes up and collect. Up to Snosowski, gains the line. So they come in and get that puck deep. Eisenstein has the opportunity to battle for it low. Gets to it. DU on top of it, and DU gets it. And a big battle there. A good stick check that will remain a neutral zone battle for a minute, but now it's right back on the stick of the DU player, and in it goes. Guyette, first one to get to it. Takes a look. He's got a chance to move that puck up. He will do so, but not in control. Now Jack Cope.
There you go, Jack.
Will make a quick move there. Battling for it. Had a guy draped all over him. Smartly just gets that puck deep. Now it comes back up, and a 3-on-2 for a minute there, but a good step up there by Lucas Mum draws the attention of the DU attacker and lose control. DU, though, able to get to it and push that puck down. Bree's got it. She's going to take a look up. She has the chance to move around one defender. Uses the hand to shield it. Now all of a sudden we go in. 4-on-2. Come the Rough Riders. A pass across to Jack Cope. He's going to push it, and just off the end from Durant. Pushes that puck back out. That puck is loose. Still down into the corner. Goes DU. They look up for it, and puck is kept in. Nice keep there. That puck's now going to push around. Jack Cope's going to be the first one to it. Getting some support, but gets hammered from behind by a DU player, and refs are going to blow that one dead as they seek to keep control of this game, so we don't have too many of those going either direction. And a cross-check is the call, as the Rough Riders will see their first penalty or power play of the game.
And then we got the power play team out.
Power play one is out there. Senior Gilhooly centering. Alex Nosowski on the left wing. Brooks Matero on the right. Puck is one back to Brandon Guyette. Push back over. He's going to get a smart play to not shoot that into a bunch of shin pads. And low angle shot there from Gilhooly. Gets off the stick of the DU goalie, and they are able to clear. Rough Riders circling back in their zone. Big forecheck from the Pioneers. And now all of a sudden we come out. That puck comes off the stick of Snosowski. He's going to keep that thing deep. Matero pushes it back up the point. Rio back to Matero. Back up to Rio. Good control here. Comes now over to Guyette. Guyette's going to take a look. He's got Gilhooly in the corner. Gilhooly's going to work his way in. Sends a puck off the sidebar. And he battles for it in the corner. He's got his eyes up. He's got it behind the net. Going to take his look there and pushes into a DU stick. And battle for it. Stick down by Matero that they're going to call a high stick. I guess.
Good battle, good battle, good battle.
When you're under 5 feet tall, that's a high stick. Yeah. Maybe I'm used to those sticks being a little bit higher when they touch them, but either way, we got a whistle. It's going to send that puck all the way down and effectively kill the last 6 seconds of the power play for the Rough Riders here. So we'll see the power play unit come off. The Duran, Cope, Eisenstein line come on. Heaton and Gold in the back. So we got 6 seconds of power play, 5-on-4 for the Rough Riders. Puck is one back up to the point by the Pioneers. Good stick there to knock one shot off, but unfortunately right back up to the stick of the Pioneers player. And the shot comes right in. Goalie Braden Smith up to the task for that one.
Great save by Braden.
Absolutely. He's tracking the puck well. Gotta love the way that he's been playing so far in this game. Face-off draw is kicked to the stick by Heaton. He pushes that up. Eisenstein's got room. He's going to move that puck in. Gain the line. He's going to go wide. He's got the defender beat. Comes in. Low angle shot. Comes off the crest of the goalie. And DU is pushing back out. And a interesting defensive style there as DU comes into the zone and here we go as that puck's now battle along the half wall and need some pressure on these Pioneers through the Rough Riders. Pioneers doing a good job of controlling the zone. Rough Riders giving chase. And Rough Riders need to do a little bit more stick on puck action here as DU is controlling it. It's almost like they're on a power play, but finally Jack Cope able to chip that out and still controlled by DU. DU has in the neutral zone here. Puck is beaten past Heaton on the sidewall, and now DU is going to come in, and good stick work back there by Heaton to make sure that that puck doesn't come anywhere close to a shot. As now that puck comes up, Eisenstein's going to have a chance to take a look, and he's going to go. He's going to get that puck across over to Cope. Cope takes it in and comes off his stick awkwardly. Yeah. Shot directed
that'll get us a change, which was needed.
Long shift there. And finally get a change here as Gold's going to take that puck behind the net. He's got a little chance room, backhand pass intercepted, but Gold's going to be able to take it. Little side step around the defender. Now we go 3-on-2. Gold leading the rush. Ryu behind him. Gilhooly driving the net. Sends it across over to, unfortunately, nobody right in front of the net by Guyette, able to collect that puck again, keep it in the zone. Now Gilhooly goes to work. One-handed effort, able to control that puck into a backhand shot towards the net, stick to side though. Henry Ing circles in the corner, sends it back to Gilhooly, just wide of the net. Elijah Gold now able to keep that puck in and sends the puck towards the net. Good screen there, good shot by Gold. Denver goalie able to pad that one aside as now Ryu goes to work in the corner. Still needs a little bit of support there, sends that puck down. Good body battle there by the DU player to get Henry Ing, but Henry Ing's going to fight through it. That puck comes back up to the top. Gold over to Guyette. Guyette's got a lane. He's going to shoot.
There we go.
Comes off the pad over to the side. And
there we go.
The side it can be. Good golly, Mr. Gilhooly. Way to collect the rebound. Bury that one fast for his second goal of the game. Rough Riders find themselves up now 2-1. All right, so 5:10 left to go in the second period. 2-1, Rough Riders lead. Shot deflected off the shin pad. Rough Riders defenseman now. Here's Ryland, kicks that up to waiting stick of Brooks Matero. Great battle there.
Really good pass. He's
going to come in. He's got one to beat.
Got a little bit of room.
Puck stopped there by the Pioneers defender, and they will turn things around and push forward. Swinging stick of Newcamp, able to distract the player long enough that puck comes off their stick, and here we go. Guyette's going to gain the zone. He's got the opportunity to come wide. He's going to come in, toe drag off the handle of the goalie's stick and sent into the corner. Now out as we have a neutral zone battle. Guyette's going to get back there for it. Sends that back over to Newcamp. Newcamp up. And unfortunately, draws their own teammate off. The Rough Riders are offside. We have stopped the play. So some good shots on net. Seems like the pace has kind of picked up a little bit for the Rough Riders here. As we see the draw just outside the Rough Riders zone. Puck is won back by DU and up though. Puck rolling through the skates of the DU player. Duran puts a body on him, but around. And now goalie Ben Collins back into the second half of this period is able to glove that one down while to stop the play here. Face off coming to his left side. Duran line out there. Duran will take the face off. Puck is won back up to the point by DU. Sends it down in the corner. The two Rough Riders give chase, and that puck is won by DU. Sent just aside, just wide of the net there by a DU player. And now Rihanna's going to make a quick cut back. Goes to pass that up, but a DU player gets a skate in front of it and keeps that puck deep. Rihanna's still battling for it. Now finally gets some help and able to push it up as Ender's going to chip that puck up, but again, not out. DU able to keep that puck in and causing headaches for the Rough Riders seemingly all day so far. Now Rihanna's going to try again, but that puck is again knocked off her stick by a DU player. Now they're going to get a shot that is just barely kicked aside by the blade of the skate of goalie Ben Collins. Great save to kick that one out. And now the puck is going to come up, but again, DU players able to keep that in. The Rough Riders struggling to get this puck out of the zone. And right there, that's a goal for the DU Pioneers. As unfortunately, you kind of feel that one coming. The puck just never seemed to want to get out of the zone for the Rough Riders, and eventually that one's going to go in. Goalie really couldn't do a whole lot there.
No.
You had two guys with inside position there. Puck comes off a rebound, and very easy way to bury that one for it. So 3:05 left in the second period. A 2-2 game now. As the Rough Riders come in, Ryu's going to push that puck towards the defense. Comes out of the zone. Jack Heaton sends that across over to Elijah Gould. He's going to take a look. He's got some space. He's going to send that puck up and off of a stick. Gets deflected down into the DU zone. Ryu is going to give chase. Up comes over to Gahui. He's going to get another rip. This one's going to go wide. Going to come around, and Heaton's able to keep the puck in, send that puck deep. Now Ryu giving chase and pushes up, sent across, and Ryu able to collect it and able to keep it in as Heaton sends it over, but good stick again. But nice battle there. Heaton sends that one there and finally does come out. Gahui is going to just continue to get hacked there, but battle for it as he comes around. Now he sees the puck almost up the point, comes off a stick and gets stuck in ref skates. And we're going to see them both go as a little hand fighting between both players. We'll send them both to the box and keep the game 5-on-5. But tempers flaring a little bit on both sides. So with 2:01 left to go in the second period, 2-2 game. See the puck drop to the left of the DU goalie. 5-on-5 action remains here. As puck is kept in briefly for a second. Now we're battling right in the middle of the zone. Guyette, though, smartly able to win that puck over to the side, give his teammates a chance to regroup as DU now will push for that breakout. And it is up but not out. Another great keep by Guyette, having a heck of a game here as he gets that puck down low. Oh, centering pass comes off the skate of a DU player off of Snosowski's stick. He's not able to control it, but another good keep here.
There we go.
And just like DU did to us, all of a sudden the Rough Riders able to keep the zone a couple times here. Let's see if they can turn it into something good. Guyette's going to have that puck, pushes it over. Now Newcamp sends a shot off the left pad of the DU goalie. Snosowski going after it in the corner, loses an edge, and Newcamp is able to keep it in for a second, but that puck is out and long enough that it gets slapped towards the DU player. They'll hold on to it. Here comes a one-on-one. Sends it over to the corner. DU player there. He's going to send that towards the net, but a great block there by, looks like that was Guyette again. Going after it hard. Now we get a neutral zone battle. Right fielder is going to get that deep onto the stick with DU players. They look to regroup, and a little toe drag there. Keeps that puck in the zone for a second. And now an offside call as the Rough Riders are changing, and the puck is sent deep. 49 seconds left to play in the second period here.
Make your forehead for it. Make your forehead.
And from where that's at, the offside there goes to the closest dot from which it was shot in offside. So because of where that shot came from, it actually comes back to the closest dot, back to the Rough Riders zone. And they will push up as Rihanna's going to send it over to Ryu. Ryu's going to sling wide. Gahui sends a nice low shot off the pad of the DU goalie. And it is kept in by Mum, but off the helmet of a DU player So they lose control of it for a second, and now DU is able to come in with a 2-on-1. Comes over, moves it to the side there, pushes, and what a save by goalie Ben Collins! As that puck is now coming the right direction for the Rough Riders, but oh boy, what an opportunity there for the Pioneers. Able to be pushed aside by goalie Ben Collins there. Now Gilhuey's going to push. Kicks that over to Lucas Mutton. Lucas battling for it. Henry is going to support him up there. And a neutral zone battle ensues as the period ends. And a similar story here. We
Locked up. 2-2.
Whole new game.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back. Go ahead.
All right. Very important third period here, tied 2-2 as we go in. It's been a hard-fought battle, start to finish.
Absolutely. DU definitely giving a good fight here
Yeah.
to the Rough Riders. The Rough Riders find themselves probably in a position where I don't think that they expected to be. I think they thought that this was going to be maybe a little bit more of a lopsided game in their favor. And DU is not backing down one bit as they control that puck down in their zone. But Gilhuey able to come away with it now on his stick. DU still strong battle there in the corner. Puck comes out the middle. Ryu able to get that puck towards the net. But a good glove and a good cover there for the DU goalie. DU goalie, like I said before, seems to be getting confidence with every stop that he makes, and it is not going to be easy to beat him here. 11:38 left in the third period. Now Rough Riders need to go to work. They're just going to have to outwork the Pioneers here if they want to get one. It's not going to be an easy game by any means. Great stick there by Newton. Keeps the puck in for a second, but second effort by DU gets that out. And now they're on a 2-on-1. Trouble towards the net and I don't know how they didn't call anything there, as basically a collision sends all three players to the ice. And now a 80-foot pass comes onto the stick of Reeves. He's able to control. Now he gets it. Sends it just off the corner of the net. Henry back there to battle for it. Reeves still going to get back to it, and he's going to continue to battle for it in the corner. Now Brooks Mateo is going to get there. He goes to cut back, bounces over his stick. And we've got a battle here and a race as New Camp's going to send it around. But forwards caught in a change there, and so no Rough Rider forward to help that out. And DU is able to push it back down. Now Ryland tries to send it back up again. Forward not there, and DU is able to stay on top of it. Goalie Braden Smith gloves that, says, let's calm this down a touch. So goalie Braden Smith back in for the first half of this period. 10:31 left to go in the third period. As we see now the Mateo line with Heaton and Gold in the back. Drop coming to the right of goalie Braden Smith. There's one back, and the Rough Riders are able to get to it. Snosowski gets chased, unable to get there, and DU is going to push that puck deep off the stick of Heaton. Now a little bit of miscommunication. The puck is sent down, and they continue to battle for it on the ground. And one-handed effort, barely gets away with it there from the Snosowski, but he's going to come out with speed. He's going to get around the DU defender and see if he can take that thing towards the net. A good stick by DU's defense. Have him lose control, but Jack Heaton's going to help keep that thing in. Battling for it, needs some support. He's going 1-on-4 against the Pioneers players there, and finally able to get some help, and that puck's up, but Boulder is going to stick it down. And can the Rough Riders get to it? They can't. DU's going to be the first one to it. Puck comes off of the stick.
Nice little stick save there by Braden.
Indeed. Snosowski now goes to battle for it. Puck comes out to Ryland. Ryland's got some space. Let's see if he can get the zone some speed. He's going to come out wide. He's going to stop, pull up, try to find his teammates, and send that puck down, but nobody there as DU's going to be the first one to it. Puck now comes up. DU able to get on top of it. Great keep there by Rhiannon for a second as DU pushes that puck out. Rhiannon now has got her eyes up. She comes in. She gets the zone. Makes a move around. Comes back on the backhand. Pushes it towards the net. Just wide. Duran pushes it back towards the goalie. Nothing going there. And a little miscommunication there as the defense is switching and nobody there for that pass back to the point. But Rhiannon's able to come up and comes off of her stick. Now, Rhiannon, defenseman, still giving chase there. Puck comes over to the breakout for DU, and they push up with a little bit of speed. Puck is chipped past, no icing there. Eisenstein's going to be the first one to it. Chips up. Forward's not there again for the Rough Riders. And they're having a hard time getting this puck out of the zone clean. So, puck back to a battle here. DU player has the back in. Pushes forward, and Braden Smith jumps on it again. If I'm goalie, Braden Smith, I am yelling at those forwards to stay up on those points and get that puck out. Because when we do that, we're in good shape. But when we don't, DU has shown that they are very well up to the task of keeping that puck in and getting it right back down on their goalie. Gilhooly to take the draw, left of goalie. Newcamp able to collect, eyes up. He's got Ryu. Sees Ryu, puck coming to Ryu's stick. He's going to send that all the way over to Gilhooly. Bounces off the stick of Gilhooly. He goes in the corner. Carries that back around behind the net. Gilhooly, take a look. There it is. Goes for the wraparound, but just off the pad of the DU goalie. A great save there as he goes post to post to control that one again. Nice stand-up play there by Xavier Newcamp. Pushes that puck back down behind the DU net. DU will be the first one to it, but Henry Ing's going to make sure that it's not an easy out for them. Puck stays there. Henry Ing all over it again. Ryu now pushing, but fortunately right through the Rough Riders players and onto a DU stick. But Gilhooly with a good one-handed effort to make sure that that puck comes back into the zone. He's going to rip a shot off the inside post. And just behind now, DU again looking for the breakout. Newcamp pinching, sends that puck wide. Can Guyette be the first one to it? He can. He helps out. He's going to control. Push behind the body, use the net for a little bit more space. But puck again not coming out for the Rough Riders. Ryu there. He's going to send it up for Henry Ing. Henry Ing's going to have to get that puck deep and go off for a change. That was the end of a long shift for those guys there. D now taking advantage of his change. Oh, look at that. Brooks Mateo be all over it. Let's go. Oh, puck just sent wide here by Ryland. And not out. Snosowski all over it. He's got it lost in the sixth. He is pushing down there. Brooks going to go give chase. DU eyes up, heads up as they look for the breakout pass. It's going to come out, and Gold's going to be pushing for it on the body. He's going to make a move around. He's got speed. Smartly looks for the opportunity to move that puck up. He does. Now we've got it. Snosowski's in. Sends that puck over just out of the reach of Ryland. Ryland's going to come wide and send the puck towards the net off the stick. It's waiting there, and then slap back down. Ryland taking a look. Puck comes over and a good one-timer that's just wide of the net. Great look there by the Rough Riders. Gold able to keep that back in. Love the momentum that we're seeing here. Gold again, he's got it. Takes it wide, takes a look, and smartly gets that puck back down where Snosowski's going to be the first one to it. Snosowski goes to work. Better battles there by the Rough Riders here. Keaton able to keep it in on the right-hand side. Continue to battle for it on the half wall. And finally, puck comes up, but Gold right there. So he's going to come back, regroup. He sees Mateo, sends it off the boards. Mateo's got it. And he pushes that puck up and into the zone, but only for a second as DU's able to regroup and send it up. Now onto the stick and Heaton pushes it over to Gold, but in between his skates. And he's going to have to circle back and try to shake a DU defender. As he does, moves up with speed. He's got Alex Nosowski. Comes off the stick as Nosowski is maybe a little tired on Alex's part there. Let's see, he's got the energy here. Kicks that puck off the side. Ryland's going to move it up. Ryland gets that puck in onto the half wall and then kept there again by Montero. Defensive pairing changes. Ryland's in, and the right idea there, but unfortunately DU saw it as well. They're able to get a stick on it. Lucas Mum comes back. Wisely just pushes that puck up, doesn't give DU a chance to win it. And now 50-50 battle here as Rihanna's going to be the first one to it. She pushes for it, keeps the puck out of the zone. Blown tire there by the Rough Riders player. And DU is going to be able to push it forward into the zone. They do so. Duran able to play all puck and gets it over to where the Rough Riders take control. Soft pass around behind. Jet able to make a move now. He's got a chance to move that puck up to Duran. He does. Duran and Cope. Here they go. 2-on-3. Duran's going to go wide. Can he get a shot? He does. Off the post. And kept in by Lucas Mum. Good job to get that puck back down deep. Duran's going to be the first one there to battle. DU makes a nice little spin move there. Looks up, and that puck's going to come out, but right onto the stick of Lucas Mum. Pushes that puck up, but two DU players waiting for it there. As we get caught on a change, and luckily an offside call is going to stop the play there. 4 minutes left to go. Who's going to be a hero? You got 2-2. A lot of opportunities on both sides. Crowd getting into it here as we recognize the importance here. A win for Rough Riders sends them into the championship. A win for DU gets them their first win of this tournament. They are hungry for one. Let's see who can win the last 4 minutes of this. Oh, it's a puck. Comes centered off the backhand from Ryu. Comes off of a stick of a DU player and nearly banked in. Ryu's going to go to battle on the corner.
There you go, Henry.
Down, no call. Henry's going to keep fighting for it, though. Takes a look up. Sends the puck over, and just scooped up high by Gilhooly. As now DU comes out, but not easily. For a second there at least. And
another offsides.
A good back check there by Gilhooly is going to draw that play offsides. I like the back check there. A little bit more urgency from these Rough Riders here as they recognize the importance of the last 3.5 minutes here. So the Gilhooly line will stay out there. Essentially the top line for the Rough Riders here. Guyette will chip that puck over to Ing. Ing pushes forward up to Gilhooly. He's got a DU player draped all over him and unfortunately not able to beat both of them as DU now will collect. They send the puck over the far side. DU comes out with speed, 1-on-3, and chipped up. Quick up here would be great. Instead, we're going to work that puck back. Guyette dancing a lot behind the net. Ryu's going to get it now. Push that puck up to Gilhooly. Got the opportunity to go with him here. He's going to come in. Going to continue to push. Sends the puck off of the left pad of the DU goalie, who again having a great game, doing a great job of keeping those low shots. Stick to side. Rough Riders able to avoid a near breakaway there. It's a little miscommunication. Almost gave DU the opportunity to get that in, but just out of reach of the DU player. Guyette's now going to regroup, send that pack up, and
that's going to be offsides. So there we go.
Comes out. But I'd say luckily there because otherwise, seen a lot of those in the last two periods where we send the puck up, we don't have a forward there to help chip that thing out, and it stays in, and DU is able to maintain zone control. Problematic for the Rough Riders. 2:29 left to go in this tied game. Face-off just outside the Rough Riders zone. Comes back. Jack Heaton's going to take a look. He's got his defensive partner over. He's gold up. Gold out of the reach of Ruth Miller. And the puck comes around. Again, defense pushing it up. Heaton now up to Snosowski. Snosowski across, but stick down by the DU defense. Now Heaton comes in, but smacked aside by a DU defender. And DU comes in, 1-on-2. Puck comes over to the side. No forwards there for the Rough Riders to contest it. But finally, puck comes up, and Snosowski ran out of gas, it felt like there a little bit. Couldn't get to that puck. And now DU's coming in again. 2-on-2. Sends it across right onto the stick. Comes over and scores. DU fans elated with a 3-2 lead. 1:32 left to go. And the Rough Riders now find themselves in a hole that I don't think anybody expected.
No, I don't think so at all.
So 1:32 left to go, and you got to throw out the big guns here. So we do. A line of Ryu, Gilhooly, and it looks like Jack Cope now playing the left wing here, because they're going to throw everything they can there. And Jack Cope gets it, sends it in, sends it deep.
Here comes the
Goalie
goalie
Ben
out.
Collins comes out. Played on the high stick, though, unfortunately, is going to negate the whole thing. And Ben Collins is going to have to come back in the net now. Minute 21 left to go in this 3-2 game. So let's see what the Rough Riders have up their sleeve here. Minute 21 left to go. You got to win this draw, get control, get into their zone. Enough time to get your goalie off the bench and try to get that man advantage. Puck comes around. Gold's got it. He'll take his look up. Pass comes up. Pass comes over to Jack Cope. Jack Cope has a chance to push it, but that puck comes out. Ben Collins out of his net. And puck comes over and now deep. And can Ryu get there and keep it in? He does. Puck comes over and back to a DU player. Ryu now has control of it. Comes up to Guyette. Guyette, a chance to get it over to Gold. Gold's going to slap one in. Comes over and off of the edge of the net. Ryu's going to get back to it again. 44 seconds left to play. Puck pushed back up towards the front. Matero is going to work. Gilhooly goes to work with a spinning backhand that is now kept in by Gold. Gold pushing it back down. Need to get the puck towards the net here, does the Rough Riders. Gilhooly, does he have one left? Oh, macaroni! Hey, exactly what you need from your big man there. Time to throw the hats, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! We got a barn burner here. 25.8 left to go. And Seeger Gilhooly just ties that game up with a seeing eye puck that finds the slot just underneath the DU goalie's blocker. And once again, we're tied. Gotta love that youth hockey, right? So the top line stays out. The Rough Riders are going to push to try to see if they can get one here with 25 seconds, but DU's going to push right back. And puck stick aside. Seeger all over it. He's got 13 seconds left. Sends that puck up. Let's see. Can they get in there and get this on? Ryu sends it across. Oh, tried to feather what would have been a fantastic pass there. Now, Seeger's going to send it behind, but that is going to do it for the game as we end up in a... Oh! Whoa! One left shot from Ryu. Wow. And again, the DU Pioneers goalie up to the task as he stopped more of those than not.
What a great
fantastic game here. DU definitely, I'd say, gave a harder fought game to the Rough Riders than the Rough Riders were expecting. And a tie game is what we end up with, as now the Rough Riders will go to 2-0-1 and the Pioneers go 0-2-1. And we will see you back here tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock, but 10:30.
10:30 at the Ice Center Promenade, where your Boulder Hockey Club Rough Riders will face off against the Arapahoe Warriors. So let's see what they can bring to the table there.